Go through this question in two different ways. First of all, lovely logical reasoning that the official answers gave, and then secondly, a slightly less sophisticated but gets the job done method that I came up with. Right, let's take one column at a time, starting with the right-hand one. Now, we've got A plus B plus C. It doesn't really matter on the order here. And there's no way that that is going to just equal C, because then A and B would have to be 0. A and B are not equal to 0. And also, A plus B is necessarily less than 20 because they're single digits. So it must be that A plus B plus C is actually equal to C plus 10. And we're going to carry 1 across. But what it also means is A plus B is going to equal 10 itself. So that is a good little start. Now I'm going to look at the next column going this way. It must be that A plus B plus C plus this extra 1 that we're carrying now is equal, well, it can't equal B because then A and C, one would have to be negative, one would have to be 0. C is also not equal to 0. But we've also got that it's not going to equal, again, we're not going to be carrying 2 across because A plus C is going to be less than 19. So it must be that this is equal to B plus 10. And we're going to carry another 1 across, which means that A plus C is going to have to equal 9. Okay, in this third column, we've got exactly the same thing. So A plus B plus C plus 1 is again equal to B plus 10. What that is going to mean is that we carry 1 across there, and that's going to help give us our final answer. A has to equal 1, which means B has to equal 9, and C has to equal 8 by substituting 1 into these two earlier equations. So really nice method. As long as you sort of explain along the way where each of these things come from, we can see there can only be this one solution. I suppose we could just write it out finally and just check it works. It's not a bad idea. So 1, 9, 8, and then 9, 8, 1, and then 8, 1, 9. Let's add them together. We're going to get an 8 here, carry a 1. You can sort of see these things happening from before. We're going to get 17, 18, 19, carry a 1, 19 again, 1, 9, 9, 8, which is indeed what we wanted here. Right, let me give you an alternative method. So I looked at this and I saw I'm adding three-digit numbers together. It must be that A, B, B, C is going to be less than 3,000. Okay, there's no way we can add three-digit numbers together and get a number greater than 1,000. So A must equal 1 or 2. Can't equal 3 or 4 or 5 or so on. So then I split it into two different cases. Case 1, A is equal to 1. Right, in this case, I've got 1 BC, BC1, C1B. Added together. And then we can see that it must be that 1 plus B is going to equal, so C plus 1 plus B must equal C plus 10. So 1 plus B must equal 10, along the same lines of reasoning as before. Just make sure that's in there. So B would have to equal 9. And then if we go with that, okay, that must be the case. So 1, 9C, 9C1, C1, 9. Okay, when I add these together, I'm going to carry 1 here, so that doesn't really help me, but then I'm going to have 9 plus 1 plus 1, that's 11. So 11 plus C must equal 19. And so C must equal 8. It's just a case then of checking that it will work out. So I would carry 1 across here, and I do 10 plus 1 plus 8. That would give 19. So that would check out. And we've managed to get a solution for a equals 1. A little bit clunkier, but it does the job. Case 2, a is equal to 2. So similar now, 2bc, bc2, c2b. Okay, so this time it must be that c plus 2 plus b plus c, sorry, c plus 2 plus b is equal to c plus 10. So it must be that 2 plus b is equal to 10. So b is equal to 8. Now you might be able to see immediately this is never going to work out because um, C would like this is 2,800 and we've already like there's no way that C is going to work. But let's just sort of follow through on it and check. So this would just carry one across. Then I've got 8 plus 2 plus 1. I've got 11. Um, plus C is going to equal 18. So C would equal 7. But then it fails basically. And that's it. I've said that A has to equal 1 or 2. I've looked at the two cases separately. I've managed to get a solution for A equals 1, and I've managed to show it doesn't work for A equals 2. Two methods, both give us the same answer. Nice one.